Overall Setting Podcast. Overall Settings. You know you are the leader now. You're taking over with speed now. Overall Settings. Yes, you're on the go. Everybody want to watch your show. You're watching Overall Settings Podcast.
I'm feeling this aura. Yeah, that's the deal in this
life on Overall Settings.
You're the vice and to the world, ambassador to the universe, and we are representing Overall Settings.
Splash the artist, sing a splash. Yeah, man. Overall Set.
Yo, big respects to original Dan Raja, Apache Indian in the place. Catch me on Overall Setting.
This is Shining. I found out. So here what? As pertain to the overall setting. And for the main devices, you know, say a first time promotion out the door straight out. I'm watching the face and represent the overall setting.
Hey yo, check this out. This is Anthony Cruz live and direct, and I'm here to tell you about the done known Overall Setting scene.
This is Silver Cat, aka Iron Claw. And I will be on the Overall Podcast Settings.
From me see the face and hear the voice, them know say Rasta British, the true leader. I'll be featured live on Overall Settings Podcast.
Bonjour tout le monde. You know it's me, your girl Joe, now presenting with the Overall Settings Podcast Show.
Hey, don't know fearless wonder. I'm here represent the Overall Settings.
Catch me live on Overall. This is Jay Warren, and you can check me out live on Overall Podcast.
Not gonna make them nice.
What's put me the Salaman and Tigana Overall? Me like coming some bad boy a fire everything. Holy man a fire AK-47, but soldier man. Them a fire is a love.
School girl. School like a moment if you go look at work. What that's all.
Yes.
Sir.
That class, man.
I work if I go.
I'm taking this, man. I'm seeing you soon, Pia.
Where I go? Hey.
Princess Dance. Falco the General. The journey go on. Me see them sit down and I watch church. Them a pray for the thing crash. They never want to see up on top. Blues clues, spread them news. Blues schools under them shoes. Blues ears, show up on face. Blues ears, end up with a case. Blues clues, spread them news. Blues schools under them shoes. Blues ears, show up on face. Blues ears, end up with a case. Some are in a depression while we
Mother Road.
School girl. School like a moment if you go look at work. What that's all.
Yes.
Sir.
That class, man.
I work if I go.
I'm taking this, man. I'm seeing you soon, Pia.
Where I go?
We're live with Falco the
Princess
General.
Dance.
If you're up on the live right now, share the live. The best thing we can do for the artist is share the live if you're up on the live right now.
See them sit down and I watch church. Them a pray for the thing crash. They never want to see up on top. Blues clues, spread them news. Blues schools under them shoes. Blues ears, show up on face. Blues ears, end up with a case. Blues clues, spread them news. Blues schools under them shoes. Blues ears, show up on face. Blues ears, end up with a case. Some are in a depression while we are fight the recession. My day are taking life lesson. Give thanks to the Most High for the blessing. Music good for the soul like therapy. Loved ones that move like them want hurt me. Tell them just wait and see. I just determine my eventuality. A bad mind not kill them, they are not pre them. I love me use and crush them. Me step on the Eden. Never left my tool. Man can't farm the fool. Mankind, them full of tricks. Sit down and I lurk for the pics. Blues clues, spread them news. Blues schools under them shoes. Blues ears, show up our face. Blues ears, end up in a case. Blues clues, spread them news. Blues schools under them shoes. Blues ears, show up our face. Blues ears, end up in a case. Them send we go school to learn the golden rule. So why people want turn in a fool? Jealousy and bad mind now, that could I never ever go. Missing up people join every fashion, but don't even know where them are sanction. Then wonder why them can't find the mansion. Use them out and left out the action. Princess times them so we spectacular. Look out for vampire, can't trust Dracula. Envious them have them eyes in at them pocket, yeah. The more they meet, the more the thing go rapider. Now the thing up a mount a bullseye and a farrier. I tour out the world, me turn foreigner. Man a star, me no pre-news carrier. Now look no savvy far. Blues clues, spread them news. Blues schools under them shoes. Blues ears, show up our face. Blues ears, end up with a case. Blues clues, spread them news. Blues schools under them shoes. Blues ears, show up our face. Blues ears, end up with a case. Man claim them a teacher, while them dress up like a preacher. Carry false news for the feature. Me have to put my heart on the freezer. Stop, think before you sink, wise up, so we can rise up. Pass the ladder for climb up. Don't forget to bring your back up. No back with your eyes shut. Can't stop me on the road and if you walk with a shotgun. My band for the fight, me never back down. Me grinding until God come. You not go see the general pop down. Blues clues, spread them news. Blues schools under them shoes. Blues ears, show up our face. Blues ears, end up with a case. Blues schools, spread them news. Blues schools.
Oh, some liar to me and you know. Yeah, liar, no friend, man. Remember, Saran? Yeah, I'm not shit. You know, she read up on thing, you know. Yeah. She, what you done, you know, man. What? Yeah, man, she. Go on, you're like, they put you with my friend. Yeah, so we can do that for you, man. Yeah, man. With it. Stay good? Yeah, man, yeah, it's man. Can't buy the ice up? No. So you're lying, can't buy it.
Hey girl, where are you?
Where you police where you interrogate me?
Yes, I am part of the artist boy then.
Who, Falco? That community artist boy then? No.
Me tell them all my pre-life. Money no fan cars, no fuss, so we do it right. Yo, poker. Remember when we never have no supporter? Them used to bench man. No man well strong. Can't spend. Humble when man a roll, me no pre-hype. Me not trouble a soul, but no feel like. You can't style me, no try that. And me no textile that no feel.
Falco the General is here. If you're up on the live right now,
yes,
sure.
I am part of the artist boy then.
And turn me up to turn up on live. Turn me up to turn the live right up to the book.
Let me tell you about my pre-life. Money no fan cars, no fuss, so we do it right. Yo, poker. Remember when we never have no supporter? Them used to bench man. No man well strong. Can't spend. Humble when man a roll, me no pre-hype. Me not trouble a soul, but no feel like. You can't style me, no try that. And me no textile that no feel right. Let me tell you about my pre-life. Money no for links, no for so we do it right. No sugar, no so sweet, yeah, me feel nice. Them dream are too big, me couldn't sleep tight. In the street, man name a like when pot cook. Clocks man a beat, cut off pants foot. Happy a gunman there, yeah, with no axe tush. Man a no fool like some man, red gal boost. A couple tall thing out, so the squad look. Clean me no roll mucky like a swamp look. Gal fall for my fast and drop off. My style different, me have every gal hook. Humble when man a roll, me no pre-hype. Me not trouble a soul, but no feel like. You can't style me, no try that. Me no take style that no feel right. Let me tell you what my real life. Money no for links, no for so we do it right. No sugar, no so sweet, yeah, me feel nice. Them dreams are too big, me couldn't sleep tight. Life no fear, me step out and learn to live. The look of help when me get, me couldn't burn the bridge. Me never mag like a dog with 30 ribs. Comfortably in my space, 30 giga. Me's a cold piece of boy, you can't earn the fridge. Man know poor life like Hermitage. Mama grow me good. Man learn to give, can't give away your life, you have to smart like nerdy kids. Humble when man a roll, me no pre-hype. Me now tremble a soul, but no feel like. You can't style me, no try that. Me no take style that no feel right. Me tell you what my real life. Money no for links, no for so we do it right. No sugar, no so sweet, yeah, me feel nice. Them dreams are too big, me couldn't sleep tight. Yo, poker, remember when we never have no supporter? Them used to bench man, now my money enough. One man me fear, I just my God. Me no too trust people, cause them ugly bad. Happy days just reach, man nothing sad. Me no carry feelings, just couple duffy bag. After man no clothes, me no textile. Me left them out in a exile. As they got them see me, them get wild. No me just thinking what me rich, ex-spoiler. Humble when man a roll, me no pre-eye. Humble when man a roll, me no pre-eye. Yeah, them know the thing go. Yo, can spend. Humble when man a roll, me no pre-hype. Me now tremble a soul, but no feel like. You can't style me, no try that. And me no take style that no feel right. Me tell you what my pre-life. Money no for links, no for so we do it right. No sugar, no so sweet, yeah, me feel nice. Them dreams are too big, me couldn't sleep tight. Inna the street, my name out like when pot cook. Clocks man a beat, cut off pants foot. Happy a gunman there, yeah, we no axe tush. Man a no fool like some man, we gal boost. A couple tall thing out, I saw this squad look. Me clean, me no roll mucky like a swamp look. Gal fall from my fast and drop boof. Me style different and me have every gal hook. Humble when man a roll, me no pre-hype. Me no trouble a soul, but no feel like. You can't style me, no try that. Me no take style that no feel right. Me tell you what my pre-life. Money no for links, no for so we do it right. No sugar, no so sweet, yeah, me feel nice. Them jeans are too big, me couldn't sleep tight.
Let's show the girl clown.
You feel have sense. Sorry, no boss. Artist, I'm sorry, yeah.
Hey, watch you now. Don't ever mess back your face from another community. Lift up out that place.
Falco the general, you know?
Jaja. Yo. That's that normal. Yeah, so, ladies and gentlemen, fresh from Jamaica, they are them don't know that already. You know what I mean? We go out there, go shoot a movie, shoot a video. Movie supposed to drop within the space of couple weeks, you know what I mean? Where they are trying to line up one or two little things to do a screening. So we kind of take a little break from the interviewing process, you know what I mean? Because trust me, the thing they get kind of tedious or weird. The artist here we have tonight, I mean, me just play a 2 video a while ago and one can be on the own a judge, but you know, me as a man, we kind of versed in the music as far as I tried every entry from start out as an artist, promotion, producer, record label. Now me I do the podcast something. And occasionally you come across these artists and you say, how the hell me never hear about a brother here before? And the artist here are one of them artists there. I mean, the man sound like anybody else were out there. You have some people, like me say, I always say you have some people where want to do things and then you have a set of people where born to do things. And the artists have come under such high recommendation from Father Big Stone himself. And Big Stone is a man where him tell her like it is. Him don't tell her how it might be. And when him link me forward and say, yo, that you want bad artists, him need for the on the platform right away. You know, obviously we did have a portion to an interview book and then film thing they kind of drop in at the time when we don't shoot the movie. So we did have to push back the interview and we did have to make sure say yo, him get him just due because the artist are bad. Falco, the general, for the people where they are wait, you're waiting no longer. A very warm overall settings. Welcome to Falco. I mean, I want to take the general something lightly, you know, because any man will put general upon him name, I must have reason back it, you know. So, without further ado, a very warm overall settings. Welcome for Falco, the general. What go on, G?
Fully up, you know, brother. Fully up. What's what I just say? Big up the whole overpack settings, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, my G. My brother, first and foremost, you know, in front of everybody on the platform, I just want to apologize for, you know, having you wait for as long as you did, and then when it come down to the date, you know, we'd have to cancel last minute. I really, truly, on behalf of overall settings, apologize for that. You know what I mean? A lot of times when you have one bag of things that go on, you know, you want to commit to everything, but it's like, me never did expect for even in the movie. We have produced the movie, me reach down there, the man them say, yo, you have to in the movie, and we just say, all right, 3D, it end up turning a 6D, and you know, I saw it go. But
yes,
you're here now. You're here, and that's what matters. And
the right thing, man.
When I listen your song, them brother, may I tell you the truth. Me hear the conviction in a way you do. Me hear a season art. You hear me?
Yes, man, loud and clear.
Yeah, man. Me hear a season artist. Me hear the pain. Me hear when you say how you pre-life, and you know, like it sound like is a conversation we have. It not just sound like a song. It sound like, yo, the brother you really mean every single word what him a say. You understand what I'm saying, general? And it
yes,
hard for your artist kind of bring himself across like that so convincing. There's only a chosen few who literally can paint a picture without even a visual. And you know, Biggie Smalls are one of them man there. If you listen to one Biggie song, you lock your eye and you visualize everything with the man I say in a song.
Facts.
And you feel it in your vein. And at the vibe that I get from the eye. You know, man, so many know if it's something where you really try for do, or if it just come naturally, but you need to tell me something about that. You'd have been like, where did it all start from for Falco? When did you discover this talent? Where were you when you decided, yo, at this me I go do?
All right. In all honesty, still, when me I go junior high school, that's a New Day primary and junior high school in a Grand Spain, you see me?
Mm-hmm.
I have a friend named George Ayat. See me pass off now, RIP to my friend, you know? Him used to be the DJ. See me? So when he split the mix, them and him a DJ, me used to have a boom now, and I get the girl them. You see me? So one day me decide say me I go home and write some lyrics. You see me? And I just say it start from start write lyrics, you know.
So through the G, I get the girl them now. Yeah. So I really the girl them initially did try.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I was a child, you know. So you know, a school day to start from. That's how I write my first lyrics. See me? Yeah, man. The gimmicks though, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But me naturally could I write from school days like the big part English, you get me? I always love English.
Yeah.
I'm favorite subject. You know what I mean? And music always in me, so I know if we put a song together.
Right.
You see me? But it's not until like 2012 I run into some difficulty in my life and meet up with a producer named Sci-Fi and him show me say, yo, you're too talented, you see me? We start taking it serious, you know what I mean? So that's when we really recorded my first single name, Give Me the Vibe, with a label name, Fam's House, at the time, and Sci-Fi, a combination. You know what I mean? At the time, that label responds for G-Wiz.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's 2012 though, yeah.
Grand Spin, you know, virtually we've been there. Virtually we've been there several times. I've been there in the physical. I've been there in the physical a few times. But virtually we've been there. The first time we ventured to Grand Spin, it was to interview the likes of George P. And then
George P.
And then we did forward back again and with the interview Singing Sweet. And then we did forward back again and with the interview Boom Boom. And then we did forward back again. And I think we got Grand Spin about 9 times since we have the platform now. And a bad artist come from over there.
Na real life, man.
Be a bad artist. So, like, who were some of the people that you would see within your community, you know what I mean, that were actually doing it before you, that inspired you to say, yeah, at this moment, do outside of the your brethren with the dropout, rest in peace to him. You know what I mean? Yeah. But who were some of the other people who were making positive strides within the music that you would come across per your day to day?
Well, in a real life still, you know, Predator there and Singing Sweet. You know what I mean? But I never really them, you see me? Same name we call a while ago, George P. them and Mad Boss now. You see me? Yeah, man. That's them, you call him Puffy back in the day. Mad Boss, them are bad artists. You see me? George P. them. So from where you them and they always do it. They never get the big boss. But I really them make we firm and believe say we can get there, you know?
Right.
Same way.
I mean, so when you initially when you and your brethren did that role and you say all right, you say all right, man, I go build a lyrics and then you go some room ram and sci-fi, take on the cars now and take up the whip and say, all right, you have to go do this seriously. So when you build the first lyrics, a Falco you did name or the whole name did come out?
You know, we never really have the artist name them time, man. You see me? No, never really have the artist name. Because you don't know we are youth, you know?
Yeah.
But we always try to build some name, but them name they never suit me when we are build. You see me? We never got you with them name tonight. You see me?
So all Falco did come about. Were you already the general, or was it Falco the general all at once, or was it Falco?
It was
first
Falco.
Okay.
It was Falco at first because I get the name Falco from my uncle, you know. That was the name that my mother supposed to give me at birth. You know what I mean? Come uncle tell us if the name of Falco, but she has to not like the name there. Some uncle tell us a big baller name, you see me? But my mother stubborn, you know, you can't tell her that. So she said, Damien, you see me?
Yeah.
So I never get the name Falco. So I start the music now, I start get serious and I need a name. People call me Falco occasionally. So I start say, watch out. Name they always nice, you know. I like when uncle say that name this, so I just run with it. So my general know because the name couldn't register because you have a Falco who is an international artist already. Him sing Amadeus.
Okay, yeah. Rap me Amadeus. Yeah, true.
He's a superstar already. So
yeah, man.
My little sister at the time always call me the general. So one day I tell her, I say, I need a name. And Kaya say, you know, say, you're the general, man, I want to you. I'm just saying, I name that. And plug it in. Yeah, man, I just say it come from.
Mother Road. Me hear the name. I mean, I've done so many interviews over the past. We're approaching a year now. And I've heard the name, Sci-Fi mentioned in one of a couple interviews. Is he a Grand Spin based producer, or how did you come across the likes of Sci-Fi?
All right, you know, say I come across Sci-Fi through work. You see me, I'm there at Bank of Jamaica and I'm bridging, you know what I mean? So we are the close bridging and him always a build with him, but he never really put out the production, you see me? You know what I mean? So then after the production start come out now, we go so boom. And decide say, yo, man, put up on the rhythm then. You see me?
Okay.
Yeah, man. At that point, we kind of dip on a road where it never pretty, none at all. You see me? Never pretty. So we didn't need the strength, and him come across and give you the strength. You know? And this we start to take it really serious. Until me start rolling Mad Boss them now fully. You see me? I will start to go all out now.
Seen.
Yeah, man.
So literally, junior high school, you discover the talent. You never really take it serious. Sci-fi, sci-fi forward and say youth, you're bad. You didn't name Falco them time, eh? Little sis,
you didn't name Falco that time.
Little sis jump up and dub you the general now. So when you drop that first tune there, what was the response like?
Well, the response was great, you know. You know what I mean? Remember the first recording. You see me, I never really record a song in a studio before, but it did good. Cause I love the music, you know what I mean? So it did well, it had do well in our stores, cause it been in Spotify all about, you know what I mean, Apple, been for sale, stuff like that, long time. And the views, there must have 5,000 views on YouTube at the point we get. For a new song, artist without no name, not even a full name, cause it was just Falco. You know what I mean? And it worked, you know what I mean? Yeah, a lot of people start knowing me from that song.
And I mean, you have to remember, you know, my youth. You know what I mean? Cause like me say, we're having a reasoning. We're having a reasoning, and we can relate to you past several what you that say no? Past several level, because Mr. Artist as well. And the first impression of your peers, them, your immediate peers, them when they're around you. So you know you're bridging them, and you know, so they might go be the first one to tell us, yo, my youth, you need to go look at work and leave that something there alone, or you're bad. You know what I say? So and then after that, no, you start to venture out within the community. You know what I mean? So once you start venture out within the community now, it kind of, I'm only imagining that it had to be kind of difficult for you in a class of so many different talented artists before you at the same time when you did a try forward or whatever. So like, what was it like kind of staking your claim and you know, among so many different people who already were kind of established around you? Like, what did you do to kind of gain their respect before you started to venture out beyond Grand Spend?
Well, as you can know, I'll not tell you still, you listen to my music, you know, I'm different, you see me? So the type of music I'm do, different, one. So when people hear Falco, whenever I sing the bag of gun, bust out head and girls skin out, that's something they really over this and this. I only for positive music me used to do back then. So I'm always different. People look for me different when me tuning. See me when I drop a song, people look for me different. One of my first song we get a real highlight was a song I made named 9 to 5. You know what I mean? Yeah. I talk about the hardship in a life, you know what I mean? We're there on a regular work and you feel like to give up. You see me? I mean, I tell people to find a hustle to while they have a 9 to 5, you see me? So that was one of my first songs. We really get a real highlight. So you show people say I'm not like the rest. And then I'm very humble, you see me? So I'm down to earth. Yeah, so I'm show everybody respect in the community. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get back that respect there. You know what I mean? So people leave up on that level there.
So early on, from you decided to take it serious, people started to recognize and acknowledge, say, all right. So that's a great thing. So you know, you dropped the first single, and you know, how long after that did you start to like venture, whether it be like local shows within your community or even outside of the community? I don't know which one came first, but I know that if you have songs where people start to recognize you for and respect you for, then you had to be getting exposure on other platforms. So whether it was radio or whatever, like, I don't know which one came first for you, but like after you dropped the first song, how did you start to like stake your claim within the business and start to get people to acknowledge you?
All right. In a real life, brother, man, in a real life, when me go so boom, zine, and the first song I drop, I never take long to drop a second song, because I tell you, I write song fast, you see me? So I never take long to write a second song. somebody drop another song named Summer Vibe shortly.
Mm-hmm.
You see me? And the song they did a burn up, especially in a Portmore. I don't know if you know a man named Mr. Wangy.
Me hear the name
You see me?
Alright,
Mr. Wang, big in our music business, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Party because tell them I'm Lego enough artists. Them they have a stage show at Portmore, Greater Portmore Shopping Center every Sunday. You know what I mean? And him hear my song and him say I'm perform. So that was my first big performance on a stage.
Wow.
See me now I really nervous when I walk out, but you don't know if I will start seeing all nerves gone, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, if I go out, my nerves gone, man, no butterfly and all them things, you know.
Mad.
It go on good. You know what I mean? At that time it was beautiful. First experience, I swear. One leap forward, we perform the Give Me the Vibes and the next song named Summer Vibes. You know what I mean? We perform a couple songs will get a good forward. And then the song start play up on the radio. Which was Give Me the Vibes and Summer Vibes.
Mad. And that was so you never really did that do no show. Like so you basically launch out of your community shortly after you drop the first song. You're not even bother did a focus on community. You start look outside of the community then. You know, for the hype. So how did you stay from within your community and capture the attention of somebody outside of the community?
Well, the song that I call Summer Vibes, that song was featured by two of my brethren them at Portmore. A brother named Flavor Near at the time and Crown Music, you know what I mean? So at the time when we did that song, these guys live in Waterford, you know what I mean? So them have the music a share over that side, you know what I mean? Because for them place. So eventually, you know, people them like how me sound too, you know what I mean? So the people them start asking, who is Falco?
Right.
And that's how I ended up knowing Mr. Wangy and he put him on the show. See me?
Right. And you go there go do the damn thing, which is
do the thing, man.
Which is right.
Do the thing. Yeah, man.
which is right. You know, because
yes, man.
You're not gonna forget to do no less. You understand me? I say so. You know, as we mentioned that song there, we want to give people a little vibes. You want to give people a little taste of that song there. So, intro the song there for me real quick.
Do I give you the vibes?
Yeah, summer vibes.
All right, is that what I say? A summer vibes in the summertime, girl in the summer wine. You see me? You don't know from 2013 that I had start.
Oh, we used to do it in them. Energy. We have the flavor in you.
I want one for the summer platinum.
Falco says a summer thing.
From the year start, all man do a work. So tell me yo, little fun I got hurt. Girl roll out in a short, spot the jeans and the skirt. The summer is there. Summer vibes in the summertime. Girl in the sun of vine. Summer come alive, party.
We make cool on a sound effect. We make cool on a sound effect. That one your name, the silencer. Any man said him hear that a lie.
We used to do it in them. Energy. We have the flavor in you.
I want one for the summer platinum.
Falco says a summer thing.
From the year start, all man do a work. So tell me yo, little fun I got hurt. Girl roll out in a short, spot the jeans and the skirt. The summer is there. Summer vibes in the summertime. Girl in the sun of vine. Summer come alive, party up when the sun a shine.
Party on the beach, we are reach, not sleep, we are bleach.
Party we are set.
Summer vibes in the summertime. Girl in the sun of vine. Summer come alive, party up when the sun a shine.
Party on the beach, we are reach, not sleep, we are bleach.
Party we are set.
Some na keep on the beach, from a thing I keep. You know me a reach, me no too like war, but liquor off a beat with no cheap. Shell the bar down to the concrete, summer vibes unleashed. Girl a wear tongues and straight, hard fi control, hands and feet. Money in my pocket gun deep like cakes, man a roll like the tire on the jeep. Summer vibes in the
Mother Road. So
yeah,
I mean, the first thing when somebody hear an artist is, you know, I mean, it's only human nature to try compare the artist, because you know, try to do it, you know what I mean, but it's like naturally you will say to yourself like, who him sound like, you know what I mean, because you are so definitely. Like who are some of your earlier inspirations, you know what I mean, who are some of the people that you used to listen to? Who do you listen to now? Who are some of the people that you said to yourself as a little you, yo, but I want
me don't want to sound like him, or me don't want to be like that artist, yeah, or me don't want to build one song like that.
Well, in a real life, in a real life still, me never really have not. It wasn't a dancehall artist. It was Biggie Small and a youth, Biggie Small music.
Mad.
You see me? Yeah, man. Big influence for me, and then 50 Cent. You know what I mean? Because when I got high school, him, I run the place. You see me? But my dancehall artist, when we wait from me, I grew, was Spragga Benz. You know what I mean? I never really like the regular artist everybody love. Spragga Benz was the type of artist I respect. You see me? Type of music for him do. You see me? And then Assassin. Right now, Assassin, I'm artist, same way. You know what I mean? Respect Vibes Cartel. You don't know Beanie Man to the max, because Beanie Man has something different about him. You see me? I'm born to kill a kind of general of the game. But my artist is Spragga Benz from morning, and now Assassin. You see me? Agent Sasko. Yeah, man.
And is there any particular reason why you like these particular set of artists? Is there something that attracts you? Because I mean, I know as an artist, like, all right, when I listen to you, when I listen to any artist,
yeah,
me listen delivery,
yeah,
me listen lyrical content,
yeah,
it's like, as an artist, you listen with a bit of prejudice than the average person, because wait for your man, drop the catcher, look for a kink in the armor or whatever, and may I listen you tune them right through, brother. I'm in hear no weakness in your thing.
Yeah,
you know
man.
what I mean? So it's like, was the and then when the caliber of artists that you mentioned, when you mention Beanie Man to me, not the most lyrical DJ for me, but Beanie has the ability to sing a song and make you like it, regardless of what him talk about.
Yeah.
Like, him have the ability, him have so much confidence in a way do that even if him a chat fart, eventually you're gonna find yourself a singing.
Facts.
You understand?
Yeah.
Spragga now to me,
lyrical.
It's not a melody man. It's not a man with full of melody, and you know what I mean. But lyrical content off the chain.
Yeah, that's why we Spragga, man.
When you talk about Sasko now, him have a little bit the two of them, because him is a complete package, totally underrated, along the lines with like Busy Signal and a few others, you know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure, you know, me and you seem to have a like-minded way of thinking, but when you mention them artists, that trust me, brother, it strike a chord with me, because them are the type of artists that were me rate. Me rate a Busy Signal. Me rate, you know what I mean? Like, if me ever get the opportunity for somebody interview me, me I go mention people where the average artist probably not mention, because if you interview 100 people, 99% of them I go say Bounty. I mean, I go say Bounty is not as influential as he has been. But what happened to the Mad Cabra them? What happened to the Terror Fabulous them? What you know what I mean? You know man, I said them man. Yeah, man. You know man, I said, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
Spragga the different still, no? Spragga different, man. You know that.
Yeah, man.
Spragga was different back in the day.
Definitely.
And so, Sasko touch conscious points, you know?
Right.
That me like about Agent Sasko,
Yeah, man. So, you know, so you started to develop this notoriety within your community, and you know, you started to rise in the ranks among artists who were already established. So, what was your next step to, you know, kind of furthering your career and getting yourself out there? I mean, I know you did the big stage show, you know, with Mr. Wangi or whatever, but like, what were some of the other things that you did to kind of stay relevant and get your name out there?
All right, in a real life still, after the two first ad song them, we kind of have to take a break. You see me, because I have a problem, issues in my life. So I take a break. You see me? And about 2014, you know, me and Mad Boss them link up again. Because Mad Boss come from the community and we decide so we are doing it the right way this time. Because I'm free and clear and, you know what I mean? Life nice again, I'm good to go, you see me? So, we start do some real music now, start shoot some videos, you know what I mean? Start get on the radio, dip on CVM TV several times. You know what I mean? 2 times go to an interview on CVM, matter of fact, and perform, you know what I mean? Yeah, so people start notice the thing now. So I start put better quality music as well. In production, talking about mixing and stuff, you know what I mean? Distribution. You know? So we start doing better music and have a better team now. Because we never have a team back then. So now when we have a team, we think it's hot. Things that work, you know what I mean? We have a song named Jungle Justice. I don't know if you remember when the female them did get raped and the man them did kill them. You know what I mean? Back in 2015. Me and Mad Boss had a song named Jungle Justice. The first one too, before Popcorn them all them, our song first drop. You get me?
Mad.
And that song they lift up the whole community again. Grand Spin, Whitehall, Portmore, all over. You know what I mean? So they get a good highlight for that song there. So after that we do an EP, Employee of the Month. We come out with Sci-Fi again, and that did well. You know what I mean? And then we have a song where blew up now. A lot of people don't know me sing a song named Robot Taxi Driver. But me, I say, me have a video for it up on YouTube. You know what I mean? And I say, driver, you know, see the taxi full up, go on the road, see your next car pull up, 2 in at the front, 4 in at the back, plus the green, I'm girl where you sick, Mr. Mocha. Yeah, that was one of my first songs, you know? Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Wow.
Man, the video is out on YouTube. You can see that video there too. You see me?
Seen. So that one. Wait, name Robot
Taxi Driver. Falco the General. Robot Taxi Driver.
Seen. I go see my camera. Yeah, man. All right. I think I found it. Go on talk. I go try to see if I can bring it in.
Yeah, man. That song there. I wanna the song there push me out there and make people know me. See me?
Right.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Whole heap of stage show. Whole heap of bookings, you know what I mean? Yeah, make a look at off I too. Whole heap of dub play.
Cool, man.
Yeah, man.
Cool, man.
People them love the gimmicks, you know. I'm not a gimmicks artist, you know, but people them.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
would they give them a little gimmicks, you know?
You have to kind of like, you have to get in with music, you have to get in where you're fitting. One of the reasons why, you know, a lot of artists don't you know, reach to a certain height is because them stay true to themselves. You know what I mean? You have some artists who we do literally anything, just forget, you know, that I like. And me are one of them artists that will not do that. And you strike me as a person when not go do that. You will go to a certain extreme, but you're not gonna just go out and do some things that are uncharacteristic of who you are. And you know what I mean? And sometimes
can't say the soul.
Sometimes, you know, by industry standards, we suffer for that because we refuse to compromise. If you understand what I say. You know what I mean? But you know, at the end of the day, me not sell out, brother. You know what I mean? Me not do that. And like me say, you seem like a youth where, like me tell you have people who want to do things and you have people who are born to do things. We're going to jump in at a robot. We're going to jump in at a robot taxi something there. You know what I mean? So for all of the people them where never know, say, a Falco the General sing that song here, see it here.
Yo, Mad Boss, I heard me going, you know.
Yo, Falco, man, not to the taxi there, you know. There's so much people in that. You think a sardine tin?
John, but dog, me have to move. Driver, you know see the taxi pull up. Go on the road, see your next car pull up. 2 in at the front, 4 in at the back, plus the green and girl when you see Mr. Muck him left on. One more passenger day. Me say one more passenger way. Pack up people like sardine tin. Man a sweat and hard.
I wonder if I the same brother this. Two different man. A joke, yeah. A Falco the General. Robot taxi.
Yo, Mad Boss, I heard me going, you know.
Yo, Falco, man, not to the taxi there, you know. There's so much people in that. You think a sardine tin?
John, but dog, me have to move. Driver, you know see the taxi pull up. Go on the road, see your next car pull up.
two in the front, four in the back, plus the green arm gal when you see Mr. Muck him left on. One more passenger day. Me say one more passenger way. Back up people like sardine tin. Man a sweat and hard these things him depend. One more passenger day. Me say one more passenger way. Me no remember when last me seen me shout BBC. Him a laugh and drive and me done late. You go make me later like this evening. Can't take the squeeze in, leave room for breathing. My boss a call, me late for the meeting. We a wait for your our passenger, me could beat him. How me money me just spend like leeching. Look how long you tell me one more and you're leaving. When you go put the next one where you get in at the ceiling, you feel like people nah no feelings. All him depend. One more passenger day. Me say one more passenger way. Back up people like sardine tin. Man a sweat and hard these things him depend. One more passenger day. Me say one more passenger way. Jesus Christ, man. You know them things that make you want to fight, man.
Mama, daddy. Yo, the appearance change and well, right?
Yeah, man.
Like, come here, I say, me have to take a good look at me and say, I really did see that.
I go to me, man, because them time they with the slim, you know.
Yeah,
man, them time they with the slim, man, you know. Them bigs, but they know, them bigs, you know.
Them time they look like you work a bank.
Yeah, man. In a real life, but they say did that come from? Yeah, man.
Tune bad, man. Tune bad. I like me say, miser head. Yeah. Miser head, because even in a them time, you're innovative and you have the thing I go on away. So I can clearly understand how you set yourself away from, cause like me say, some stiff competition that in a brother. You know what I mean? Like me say, when you have the likes of so many different bad artists that come out of the community. You know what I mean? So you have here, and then that's just your community. And then when you start talk about Jamaica upon a whole, for kind of have a song that can be recognized when you have song a drop every day, all day. You know what I mean? That is a accomplishment within itself. And if me have a hat, me put it on and take it off back to you, for your effort. You know what I mean? I say, it definitely speaks volumes. You know what I mean? And it shows me, how talented the guy really is and how serious you really take the music still. You know what I say?
Respect me, Jenna.
Yeah, man, for real, my G.
Yeah, man.
You know what I say? So is what were some of the struggles that you think that you faced coming up in the game, that you would advise other artists to stray away from, or what kind of advice would you give them to kind of navigate some of the things that held you back as an artist?
Well, one of the things when we can always say to artists, sometimes when you're too humble, you will get left same way, you see me? I'm a very humble youth, you know what I mean? Yeah, enough opportunity passed because of how humble I was. You know what I mean? Other people get certain opportunity where we forget back in the day where I go, Next thing, music and badness in the work, none at all. So I tell every artist that. You see me? Yeah, if you live in a ghetto, you don't have to be a product, like be a gangster. You don't have to portray that same image. You see me? You can be the difference. All this try to be different, you know what I mean? And I really still know the financial support is not there. And when you have the music as an artist professionally, it's hard for you to have a 9 to 5 and be an artist. Because when you forgot the radio station, when you forgot one stage show, when you dash with some CD in the street, you have one party, you have to take a day off from work. You can't take a day off from work every week. And music is something you have to get up and do every day. So you need help, you need a team. You need a body of people. You see me? To get that support. And if you don't have that support there, continue to try, do your 9 to 5, continue to try, and just know so one day without that support there, we never work. You see me? Without support, music, no matter, no artist can boss. Any artist boss as Jamaica tell us him boss himself. Like I tell. Never. One man as Jamaica could say boss himself. And not even him the boss himself. And I go the back. I remember God just do a song and in viral and boss. You see me? But without the people with the camera and the crowd.
It still was a team, yeah man, it still was a team effort,
Yeah, so come down to a team. You need people, you need support. No man do it alone.
Yeah, man. I mean,
So,
I remember early in my career, people used to tell me, say, 9 to 5 or something a stifle artist. And
facts.
all throughout my career, me always did a work 2 job. You know what I mean? So obviously, and even though, you know, me make some positive strides and me do whole heap of different things that kind of establish me as a force. The one when you really look at and analyze success, the one thing that everybody have in common, regardless of what them choose for do in life. It could be the carpenter, it could be the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. The one common denominator between every single successful person is the ability to step out on feet.
And do
you know what I say? So if you find yourself in a position where you're gonna say, boy, if me left the work here, you know, me pitney now go can't eat, you know, or I'm a woman now go. Every successful person has left whatever
risk it
behind to follow their dreams, and that's what defines them. You know what I mean? Because the reality of the situation is, if you stand up on one side of the door and you never go through the door, you're not gonna ever know where they're on the next side.
Facts.
So you can do there, and I say, Janos there, didn't for me go through the door and you know what I say?
Facts.
So you know what I mean, having the ability to step out on faith as well as a team, you know, for help you through is definitely key elements to success. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know?
Facts, bro.
Definitely. So, I mean, what would you say over the course of time since Falco has been doing this music is one of your proudest moments within this music business?
Easy, man. That one is easy, brother. You know, say, I never left Jamaica. I'm music, but I left Jamaica. So, 2019, we fly. You know what I mean? We're going to do a show at Barbados, me and Gully Bop and Fully Bad. You see me? And when I touch the stage, the people, them are pay nice.
Wow.
Yeah, man, proudest moment, you know what I mean? So every artist have to know. You can get there, you know what I mean? Proudest moment, man. People actually recognize me and love my music and love how I sound, you see me? I wasn't a superstar, but they love me. You get me? I say. They appreciate the talent, so. But I'm proudest moment that.
Mother Road.
Yeah.
How did you come across the likes of Big Stone?
Well, you know, say Father Stone is a man with the all over Jamaica, and Father Stone say bust the youth them. You see me? So me have an uncle, you know, Jimmy Leo, the real general, you see me? Big up Jimmy Leo. You know what I mean? They're England now, big up the dance straight. Yeah, man, so Jimmy Leo link, you know, so Big Stone link Jimmy Leo. Jimmy Leo did let him a sound, come have a sound him later. So him sponsor the sound for an event with him have for junior boys. You know? So Father Stone come and check Jimmy Leo. And Father Stone check Jimmy Leo. Jimmy Leo tell Father Stone about me, the bad artist, and Big Stone say I have to meet the artist. Big Stone do an interview, and you know what they say the link make. From this Big Stone left me out that day. You know what I mean?
Man. Big up Father Stone for your link, man. Like I say, you're a bad artist for true. Him never exaggerate in a no kind of way pertaining to the eye. Like I'm truly impressed, and this is not just coming from, you know, a media personality. This is coming from one artist to the next. You know what I say? You know what I mean? Like, you know, so like me say, me ever as artists, we look for, you know, artists different from John Public. You know what I mean? We are say, him could have did say that this or why him say that this or you know what I mean? So we it just naturally come to you, and like me say, me not hear nothing what you do thus far, even your older work them. You know what I mean? If you say that you would no, you have it, brother. And I like me say,
respect me, general.
Coming from such high recommendation as Father Stone, it is a good look. You know what I say? You have one song, you know what I mean? Cause like me say, me play a portion of that song where you know you cover some social issue. You know what I mean? You know, so you're a well-rounded artist.
Yeah.
But you have one song, brother, when me see I take out all tape measure and measure the girl there, but you do all type of. Me need you to explain the something there right now, brother. When me see like a snippet.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna tell you how I go on this. So. That song the name Bumper Roll, you see me? So the producer in Black Yard that do some holy parody him. I have album a come. Name Revelation, you see me? See Black Yard that produce. You know what I mean? I have one come name New Beginning. 2 work me ever come out. A EP New Beginning with Cleanway Records. You see me? So that song named Bumper Roll now is the first single from the album, you know. So when Black Yard said me read him, I'm say, yo, I was so carried him, you know. I'm say, Falco, you can't give up on this. You see me? I'm saying, no, Edman, that morning, I think give me the next morning, I send me Bumper Roll. You know what I mean? Because he doesn't know a soca vibe. You see me? So, when the video for shoot, I see him bedroom in your mad boss now, I said to me, say, yo, I forget the tape measure. So, mad boss bring in the tape measure, I said, tape measure come about.
See it, you know?
Yeah,
Bumper
man.
Roll, Falco the General.
Big body gal line up. Me want see you wind up. Me can't keep me eyes shut up. Me want see it when the skirt ride up. Make the bumper roll, oh 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 oh. Make the bumper roll, oh 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 oh. And the gal there that no fi broke out. Wine pon the floor, need them a rub out. Me just a stay like but too high a pluck out. Open up no crab, no snare run out. You a wine for the dan. Go on your head and balance on your hand. Come back with your 10 count so strong. Make position. Big body girl line up. Me want see you wind up. Can't keep me eyes shut up. Love see when you get dried up. Make the bumper roll. Oh 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 oh. Make the bumper roll. Oh 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 oh. My love see that yellow wine. Baby you have a vibe. You left big worm in a shock. You make the booty clap like a bag of wine. Fly time be a paradise. Can't move like you paralyzed. Girl, you lick my chip, me no feel righted. Tonight when me a left me nah bother drive. Line up, big body girl wind up. Can't keep me eyes shut. Me love seat when you skirt right up. Make the bumper roll, oh 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 oh. Make the bumper roll, oh 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 oh. Bend over, juke me a juke. Tonight is a fuck me a look. See when me want when you hug me your foot. Good body girl, you have my hug. Shake up it, shake up it, shake up it. Shake up it, shake up it, shake up it. Spirit pan table, no fear up it. What a night, what a day lucky. Line up, big body girl wind up. Can't keep me eyes shut. My love see when you skirt right up. Make the bumper roll, oh 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 oh. Make the bumper roll, oh 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 oh. Big body girl wind up, wind up.
Just for a disclaimer, the views of our guests have nothing to do with overall setting. So when you see the tape measure pop out, we don't know what to do with that. But just America don't know that. No, we're there with Falco. we're there with Falco the General right now. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
man.
No. Like, as me tell him, G, very impressed, very impressed with your works. You know what I mean?
Big up
you know,
dance them, big up the girl, them, you see me, G? Big up the
man,
dance them in the video.
definitely,
Them give me a restraint. Yeah,
definitely.
man.
You know what I mean? Like me say, very impressed with the works. Everything
bro.
that I've seen thus far, you know, has shown me that, you know, you're one of them man that like me say we're there. I'm born to do that thing. You know what I mean? So, you know, before we close out, you know what I mean, you have a part of this platform where as me tell every man, me not care who. No artist not escape from this. The only way I guess escape from this is if you're not an artist. But if he's an artist, dog name your supper. You have to give it an overall settings dub plate live for the people them right now. Anyone in your song them, whichever one you choose, bad song, good song, you know what I mean? Whatever song you want, overall settings dub plate live pass.
Alright. Cool man. If them test overall, them a got dead. Week off a brand new matic fi bust up in a them head. Little boy, you never got your bed. Burn me a jar for hand full up a copper and lead. Test overall, you a got dead. Come me have a brand new matic fi bust up in a them head. Little boy, you never got your bed. Week a jar first hand full up a copper and lead. Big bad damn brave, we no run from nowhere. My know the test cause we got no there for her. Think like your bad, me left your brain panther her. But let me just say. But we team, and then we go.
Live from Grandspin.
Cheers.
Falco the General. So tell the people that much part them can find you upon your social media. Tell them much part them can find a song them.
Well, they don't know any you can find me on Facebook at The Real Falco the General. You see me? That a D. Don't spell it out as D-I. D, just D, Real Falco the General. You see me? On Instagram, Falco the General. YouTube, Falco the General. Vivo. Twitter, I am The Real Falco. You see me? Yeah, man. You can book me. Falco that is here at gmail.com, or you can book me on Mad Bass Production page, Black Yard page, Look Thunder page, Clean Wave page, my team loud, Petty Platinum page, all the works. You see me? My team long, you know the list long right now.
Yeah, man, big up on yourself, man. I'm also big up to Maria Fries on the live, big up Black Yard Production on the live. You know, man, I say big up Clean Wave Records on the live, big up Maxine Murray Stewart on the live. Big up Zodiac Vibe on the live. Big up Pete Wright on the live. Big up Jolanda Parr on the live. Big up my General Claudio. big up my General Claudius Mills, aka Father 7 Star on the live. Big up Mermaid Settings who made this booking possible. Big up Father Big Stone anyway you turn up in our world right now. You know, big up Anya's World on the live. Big up everybody. We are going to tune in on the live when the live you drop. Because remember, one thing about them interview you. Now watch the amount of people there on the live. Because the platform are going to continue to grow as the artist continues to grow. And once this go up, it will go there forever. So this is a part of the archive. This is a part of the history. You know what I mean? Look out for the artist. Is an artist with the item to watch very keenly and very closely. Falco, you know what I mean? I just want to thank you for your time in general. You know, and I once again, like I said, I want to apologize for it not happening at the appointed time when it is supposed to happen, but like them always say, nothing happened before the time. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this was a very fulfilling interview. The people them can get a closer look at, you know, the artists with them for watch and like me say, whatever we can do for help the eye over them side of earlier, make we know as I drop a new video, make sure you send it come to you and we definitely play it. So big up your damn self and we link on the other side, my general, but big up to you, your whole team, and give thanks and respect in every aspect.
Yeah, man, big up the whole team, you see me?
Yeah, man.
Full
say right.
Boss, let me just say.
Grandspin stand all the way up for the Utah. The world look out for the Utah. Falco, the flipping general.
Fully up the general.
Manners and respect. Up.
I'm used to hearing it's a matter of time before anything I'm up before it's sure to be mine. And I do believe it and I get to receive it as I keep these words in my mind each and every time. Just prepare for it. Just prepare for it. Who knows it could happen tonight and it could happen to no.